Hello students, today in this video let us discuss about the mesomeric effect. So mesomeric effect is, we can say it is an extension of the resonance. So here all these electronic effects explain the polarization of the molecule, either inductive effect or resonance or hyperconjugation. Explain the polarization of the molecule. That is nothing but movement of the electrons. So here generally by the resonance, by the delocalization of pi electrons, the molecule gets polarized. That effect is known as a mesomeric effect. The polarization of the molecule by delocalization of the electron is known as a mesomeric effect. Okay. So this mesomeric effect is of two types: positive mesomeric effect, negative mesomeric effect. Okay. Positive mesomeric effect, negative mesomeric effect. So again I am repeating the definition. Polarization of the molecule by resonance is called as a mesomeric effect. Okay. It is of two types: positive mesomeric effect and negative mesomeric effect. Okay. Here polarization of the molecule. Polarization of the molecule by resonance, that means here by delocalization of the electron, is called as a mesomeric effect. It is of two types. So here positive mesomeric effect plus M effect. Okay. Simply it is called as a plus M effect. Here plus M effect is nothing but polarization of the molecule due to delocalization of the non-bonding electrons. Okay. Polarization of the molecule, like in this case see, polarization of molecule is due to pi lone pair conjugation. Okay, is due to pi lone pair conjugation. Okay, polarization of molecule is due to pi lone pair conjugation. That means in this case, whenever one group having lone pair of electrons, attached to the benzene system or pi system, here due to this lone pair of electrons involvement, here see this one is nothing but a pi lone pair conjugation. So because of this pi lone pair conjugation, the molecule gets polarization. That means here the negative charge is rising at the carbon, here positive charge rising on the oxygen. Of course this negative charge is delocalized. Okay, here negative charge, that's it. Okay, next here one more structure, starting structure, pi bond here, pi bond. So totally phenol has a 5 resonant structures. Here the molecule gets polarized. Okay, that means here the oxygen developing positive charge and here at the ortho carbon, para carbon, negative charge is rising. Okay, means here the molecule gets polarized. Getting out the charges. Okay. So this effect is nothing but mesomeric effect, especially it is called the positive mesomeric effect. Okay. And here whatever the group which transfer the non-bonding electron into the pi system is called as a plus M group. Okay. This is a plus M group. So OH is plus M group. Here plus M groups are the electron donating groups. And here increased electron density on benzene nucleus, on benzene ring. Okay, you can see in this case negative charge rising at ortho carbon, para carbon, ortho carbon. So electron density increases on the benzene ring. Okay, So these plus M groups are the electron donating groups. Okay, that's it. This is a positive mesomeric effect. Okay, so whenever one group which have non-bonding electrons attached to the benzene ring, those electrons are transferred into the benzene. That is nothing but positive mesomeric effect, and the group is called as a plus M group. Okay. Now that is electron donating group, increase electron density on benzene ring. Now here to be acting as a plus M group. Okay. So which are acting as plus M groups? It's a very important point. Plus M group. Okay, that is the group must have lone pair of electrons. The group must have the lone pair of electrons. That means here in this case we can see the pi bond. Here NH2. This is a plus M group donating non-bonding electrons into the ring. Okay. Next OCH3. This one also plus M group. Next you see O minus. This one also plus M group having non-bonding electrons. Okay, pi bond. SH, it is also plus M group. Donating electrons. So next here pi bond. Here NH, C double bond O, CH3. You see, it is also plus M group. That has a non-bonding electrons. Whenever a group which has a non-bonding electrons is directly attached to the benzene ring, those electrons are transferred into the benzene ring. As a result, molecule gets polarization. This phenomena is called as a positive mesomeric effect. As a result of the positive mesomeric effect, electron density on the benzene nucleus increases. Okay, and here to be acting as a plus M group, that must have the at least one lone pair. Then it is acting as a plus M group, electron donating group. Now here the main point is because of this transfer of electrons, because of this plus M effect, electron density increases at ortho position and para position. But there is no increasing of the electron density at the meta position. You can see the meta position, there is no negative charge developing on the meta carbon. Okay, so that means here the plus M effect is working at the ortho and para carbons. Okay, that is a very important point. Plus M effect is working at ortho para carbons. That means because of the transfer of electrons, electron density is raising at ortho para positions, but not at meta position. Okay, so plus M effect is working at ortho para carbons, but not at meta. It's a very important point. Okay, we will use this one in applications. That is. Now next, what is the strength of these plus M groups? That means here these plus M groups are the electron donating groups. So which is a strong donating group, which is a weak donating group? Let us discuss. Okay, first write down. Yeah. So strength of plus M groups. O minus is a very strong plus M group. Next NH2, and the next OH, and then here OCH3, then next NH C double bond O CH3, and the next OC double bond O CH3. Okay, and here least one is a halogen. Halogens are more electronegative, so plus M effect is very less. Minus effect is dominating. Okay, minus I effect dominating for the halogens. Okay, so here negatively charged one. This is a negatively charged one. So it is a strong donating group. It is electron rich. So it is acting as strong donating group, strong plus M group. Next, based on the electronegativity, NH2OH. Based on the electronegativity, NH2 and OH. Okay. Now here between OH and OCH3, you see here plus M effect. Okay, plus M effect higher for the OH. Now minus I effect higher for the OCH. Okay, here it is explained on the basis of, see this one. Here around the That means around the oxygen more electronegativity because hydrogen electronegativity 2.1, carbon electronegativity 2.5. Here hydrogen less electronegative, so oxygen attract the more electron density towards itself. Okay. So next in this case, see, carbon is more electronegative. So bonding electrons are not very close to the oxygen as in the case of this OH. So here in this case, due to less electron density around the oxygen, acting as a strong minus side group. Strong minus side. But due to less electronegativity of the hydrogen, there is a more electronegativity rising in the oxygen. Okay. So around itself, electron density is more. So then it is a strong donating group. That means strong plus M group. Okay. And here around the oxygen, less electron density, so it is a weak donating group. Okay. That's it. So first suppose here O minus is a plus phi group, and all these groups are the minus phi group. Okay. So that is a inductive effect and mesomeric effect. Okay. Here this mesomeric effect working through the pi bonds. First suppose OH, here electrons are delocalized. But at the same time, sigma electrons are very close to the oxygen. That inductive effect is working through the only that inductive effect is working through the sigma bonds only. But resonance working through the pi bonds by the delocalization of electrons. Their inductive effect is not a delocalization. Just it is a moment of the sigma bonding electrons towards more electronegative atom. So here this oxygen attracts the sigma electrons towards itself, acting as a minus side. But donating non-bonding electrons into the benzene ring, acting as a plus M group. So between these two opposite factors, here plus M effect is more dominating. Plus M effect is more dominating. Because it is a delocalization of the non-bonding electrons. Non-bonding electrons are easily available for the delocalization. So the plus M effect is more influencing than the inductive effect. Okay. That's why you can say resonance is a more stabilizing factor than the inductive effect. Okay. So resonance influence more than the inductive effect. That is the point. Okay. So that is strength of the plus M groups. Strength of the plus M groups. Now see this one. Okay, OH and OCH3. OH is a strong plus M group. Next here coming to this one. Here NH, here oxygen. Generally oxygen is a more electronegative. So that should be weak plus M group than the NH. But here in this case the point is due to cross conjugation. Here lone pair of electrons are not only conjugated with benzene, are also in conjugation with this CO group. NH double bond O minus CH3, that's it. Okay. So but in case of the aniline or in case of the OCH3, these electrons are only conjugated with benzene. That means here this OCH3 influence more with benzene. So increase more electron density on the benzene. But here in this case these lone pair of electrons are not only involved in conjugation with benzene, are also involved in conjugation with CO. So the extent of the conjugation with benzene ring decreases. Okay. Now here NH2O3, this one also same, cross conjugation. Okay. Lone pair of electrons are involved in conjugation with benzene as well as CO. Okay. So nitrogen and oxygen more electronegative, so weak plus M group. And here halogen, of course, the most electronegative elements, so their plus M effect very less. Okay. And next another important point. Here plus M effect of the OH and SH, let us compare. So based on the electronegativity, so that sulfur must have the strong donating tendency. But see here in this case OH pi bond, this pi bond. Whenever non-bonding electrons are delocalized into the benzene ring, this is the resonating structure. This is a resonating structure. Okay? Resonating structure. Now here, because of this resonance, there is a pi bond is formed between oxygen 2p orbital, carbon 2p orbital. So this is a pi 2p and a pi 2p bond. But in case of the SH, that pi bond is a pi 2p, pi 3p. That means a 3p orbital of the sulfur, 2p orbital of the carbon. So this bond is a weaker bond. Pi bond between 2p, 3p is a weaker, but pi bond between 2p, 2p is stronger because 2p, 2p orbital similar size of 2p orbital and 2p orbital. There is a more extent of overlapping, But in case of the 2p and 3p, like this, unequal size, there is no higher extent of overlap. So it is a weaker pi bond, it is a stronger pi bond. 2p and 2p, here 2p, here 3p, weaker pi bond. That's why here sulfur, that SH group is acting as a weak plus one group. Okay, weak plus one group. And nearly here, and we can say the plus one effect of this one, fluorine and chlorine. Fluorine slightly has a strong plus one effect because fluorine 2p orbital, chlorine 3p orbital. Okay, that is about the plus one effect. So, positive mesomeric effect. And next, negative mesomeric effect. Negative mesomeric effect. Okay. So minus M effect. It is also polarization. Okay. Here polarization of the molecule. Due to pi conjugation. This is it. Pi bond, pi bond. You see double bond or N double bond. Okay. So this oxygen is more alkyl to attract the electron. So nitrogen here O minus this one oxygen. So here plus pi bond, here pi bond. Okay. So because oxygen is more alkyl, so that attract the electrons from the benzene ring. Benzene has a pi electron density, so that NO2 group attract the pi electrons towards itself. Okay. Now here, as a result, positive charge rising at the ortho carbon. Now, whenever these electrons transfer to this one. Okay, double bond N, O minus, pi bond here plus pi bond. Okay, and next again here, whenever this pi electrons moving to this carbon. Minus, this is pi bond here plus pi. Okay, na? Yeah. Next, in this case, double bond O. Again here pi resonative structure. But in this resonance, in this delocalization, the positive charge is raising on the benzene ring. Of course, the molecule gets polarized, so it is a mesomeric effect. But it is a negative mesomeric effect. Okay. And here the group is called as a minus M group. Okay, minus M groups. So minus M groups are the electron withdrawing groups. Attract the electrons towards itself. And here electron withdrawing groups decrease, very important point, decrease the electron density. On benzene ring. Especially at ortho and para. There is no positive charge rising again at the meta position. Okay, the positive charge rising at the ortho position and para position. again ortho position. That means again minus M effect not working on metacarbon. Very important. Minus M effect not working on metacarbon. That means here either minus M effect or plus M effect not working with metacarbon. Okay, that influence mostly orthocarbon electron density and paracarbon electron density. Okay, that's it. So here by the minus M effect, your electron density decreases on the benzene. Okay, it is electron withdrawing group. Now here, in case of the plus M group, that must have the non-bonding electron. Now here to be acting as a minus M group, you see this one, that minus M group must have multiple bonds. Okay, but a plus M group must have the non-bonding electrons. So here in this case multiple bond means here this NO2 has a multiple bond acting as a minus M group, and here aldehyde group acting as a minus M group. Okay, aldehyde group acting as a minus M group, and next CN group, for suppose see this one benzene ring, C triple bond N, here this one has a multiple bonds acting as a minus M group, 5 bond, yes, double bond O, here OH, this one plus M group. Okay, plus M group, minus M group that has a multiple bonds. Of course here carboxylic acid group or ester group, all these are acting as a minus M group because multiple bonds are there, attract the electron density towards itself. Okay, that's it. So now here strength of the minus M groups. Let us discuss. See this one. Strength of minus M groups. Okay. Now here NO is a strong minus M. Next CN, and next SO3H, and then next aldehyde group. Okay, and then next ketone. Okay, and then next ester, and then least amide. Okay, there is a strength of the minus M group. Strength of the minus M groups. Okay, NO2, CN, SO3H, aldehyde, ketone, ester, amide. You see in this case, why this amide is a weak minus M group than the ester? Why this ester is a weak minus M group than the ketone and aldehyde? Okay, let us discuss. Okay, see. So generally here see this aldehyde group, 5 1, here 5 1, 5 1. Here for suppose ketone group. Okay. So in this case actually we can write the structure like 5 1, here 5 1, 5 1. O minus here plus here H. Okay. Here in this case immediately these electrons are involved in a conjugation. Because here positively charged carbon, due to oxygen is more electron negative, carbon becomes electron deficient. So this electron deficient carbon effectively attract the pi electrons. So of course acting as a minus M group. Now here if this carbon has a more positive charge, then these pi electrons are strongly attracted towards carbon. But here in this case, here CO, in CO, O minus, here plus, here CS. The CS is a donating group. CS is a donating group. So by the donating nature, that positive charge decreases, magnitude of the positive charge decreases. So then here, this carbon has a less tendency to attract the electrons from the benzene ring. That's why keto group is a weak minus M group than the aldehyde. Now for suppose if it is a ester, minus here OR, here plus charge, here positive charge lone pair conjugation working. That means here this positive charge is nullified by the resonance effect, but here positive charge is just nullified by the plus I effect. Which is more influencing? Resonance effect is a more influencing. So that ester group acting as a weak minus M group. Sorry, ester group acting as a weak minus M group. Because here the magnitude of the positive charge decreases, okay, by the lone pair conjugation. Then here this carbon has a less tendency to attract the electrons from the benzene. So that electron withdrawing nature of that ester working weak, okay, on the benzene ring, okay. And next, first suppose amide, pi bond, pi bond, pi bond. Here in this case O minus, here NH2 plus some effect. Again it is also transfer the electrons. This NH2 also nullify the magnitude of the positive charge. But between NH and OR, which is a strong donating group, NH2 is a very strong donating group, a strong plus-M group because less electronegative that is. So this NH2 can decrease the magnitude of the positive charge on this carbon more and more. Then here this one has a very weak less tendency to attract the electrons from the benzene ring. As a result, that is weakly working as a minus M group. Okay, so that's why this order is minus M effect. Okay, NO2, CN, SO3H, aldehyde, ketone, ester, and amide. Okay, it's a very important order. Okay, for applications. First aldehyde, next ketone, ester, and amide. Okay, it's nothing but due to cross conjugation, I can say. Okay, this double bond O is in conjugation with this C double bond O is in conjugation with both groups. Double bond O here, first suppose OHOR, this pi bond is in conjugation with lone pair as well this pi bond, benzene pi bond. Okay, so resultant with benzene ring decreases. But in case of the aldehyde, working with only benzene. Okay, so higher extent of resonance, higher extent of minus M effect, higher extent of electron withdrawing nature of aldehyde working with benzene. But a less extent of the ester, ester, amide groups working. Okay, so there is a strength of the minus M groups. Now here, see this one. Now which compound, which of the following compound has a higher pi electron density on the benzene nucleus? Okay, and we know that because of the plus M effect, electron density increases on the benzene nucleus. And because of the minus M effect, electron density decreases on the benzene ring. Now there is a strong donating group, then more electron density is developing on the benzene ring. And strong minus M group, very less electron density, that means more electron density decreased on the benzene ring. Okay, so strong donating group increase more electron density, weak donating group increase less electron density. Okay, strong withdrawing group decrease the more electron density, and weak electron withdrawing group decrease the less electron density. So see this one, which one has a higher electron density means here, seventh one has a higher electron density. Because in this case plus M group, here plus M group. Now here two plus M groups are attached to the benzene. First of all, these have a higher electron density, but this one has a most electron density because two electron donating groups are attached. Next, between OH and NH2, NH2 is a strong donating group, so 2, and then 1, and then here 3, sorry, here 4 actually, the cross conjugation. Okay, so fourth one is a weak plus M group, already we have given order. Next here, aldehyde minus M group, this NO2 minus M group, which is strong minus M group, nitro group, so very less electron density, that is not. Okay, aldehyde is a weak minus M group, comparatively this benzene ring has a more electron density than the benzene ring of nitrobenzene. Okay, that is the electron density R. Okay, and see in this case, this pi bond, pi bond, pi bond, oxygen SCO, here the benzene ring. Yeah. So in this case there are two benzene rings. So here this one acting as a minus M group with this benzene ring. Now here, this lone pair of electrons transfer to in this benzene ring. Okay, so OCO, that one group actually. So because of this oxygen acting as a plus M group, okay, because of CO acting as a minus M group. That means minus M effect with benzene, this benzene ring, plus M effect with this benzene ring. Okay. Okay. Now here, some groups are acting as a both plus M and minus M groups. Okay. So to be acting as a plus M group, that atom must have the at least one lone pair to be acting as a minus M group on the bonding atom. That means the atom which is directly attached to the benzene, that atom must have the multiple bonds. Okay, that is acting as a minus M. Now here in this case, some groups are acting as a plus M as well minus M. Okay, so what are those groups actually? Of course, you know that this is a minus M group only. Of course, here minus effect also we can say. Okay. Now here, see in this case, due to presence of lone pair of electrons acting as a plus M group. Okay. And now here, due to this pi electrons, n double bond O. Okay. On the attached atom, multiple bonds are there, so acting as a minus M group. So both plus M and minus M. Both plus M and minus M. Now again here, lone pair of electrons are there, so acting as a plus M. And here, the pi electrons are there, acting as a minus M group. Both plus M and minus M. Now here, no lone pair of electrons, so acting as a only minus M group. Acting as only minus M group. Now we are coming to this one. Sulfur has a 6 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And positively charged means here only 5 electrons. Around the sulfur 5 electrons. Here in this case, lone pair of electrons are there. But it is not acting as a plus M group because already there is a positive charge. Already there is a positive charge that cannot donate the lone pair of electrons. But this one acting as a minus M group. This one acting as a minus M group only. Okay, how it can acting as a minus M group? You see in this case, sulfur has a vacant d orbitals. Sulfur has a vacant d orbitals. So due to presence of the vacant d orbitals, that can acting as a minus M group, CH3 and CH3. That's it. Here plus charge 5 1 5 1. Sulfur already positive, but by gaining of the electron, it becomes a neutral. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So only minus M. Of course here minus I also. Positively charged all groups are the minus I groups. Okay. And next here coming to this one. This SH group having lone pair of electrons, so plus M. And also that sulfur has a vacant d orbital, electrons are transferred into the vacant d orbital, so acting as a minus M group. Okay. So here also same, lone pair of electrons are there, plus M effect, but due to presence of the vacant d orbitals, Cl here pi 1. Negative charge, here positive charge. That means because of this d orbital resonance, electron density decreases on the benzene ring. That's why we can say it is also acting as a minus M group. Okay, that's it. Next you are coming to this one, NH. So non-bonding electrons are there on the attached atom, so acting as a plus M group. And here multiple bonds are there, so acting as a minus M group. Minus M group. Okay, now coming to this one, yes, boron, no lone pair, no multiple bond. But how this one acting? So here boron has a vacant p orbital. Its hybridization is sp2 hybridization. Vacant p orbital. Now here in this case, these pi electrons are delocalized into the vacant p orbital. So acting as a minus M group. So by delocalization of pi electrons into vacant d orbital, you see this one CH3 and this one CH3. Here negative charge, here positive charge, pi 1, pi 1. So acting as a minus M group. And next here coming to this one, only multiple bonds are there, like CH double bond O. Okay, CH double bond O. But here in this case CH double bond NH. So acting as a minus M group. Acting as a minus M group. Okay. So these are the some groups acting as a plus M and as well minus M. Okay, that is the point. Steric inhibition of resonance. Okay, that is a SIR effect. Simply SIR effect. Steric inhibition of resonance. So actually here in this case, what is the main condition for the resonance? The main condition for the resonance is the p orbitals which are involved in a delocalization must be parallel. First suppose you see this one. Yeah. Here in case of the nitrobenzene. Okay, nitrobenzene. This is a p orbital which form a pi bond. Now here on the benzene ring, we have the p orbital, which form a pi bond. Okay. Now here these p orbitals are parallel. Okay. So that's why here we can see the conjugation. You can see the conjugation. That's it. You can see the conjugation. Due to p orbitals are parallel. Okay. But here, whenever larger groups are introduced, first suppose iodine is a very large group, and here this is the NO2 group, and this is NO2 group. Pi bond, this pi bond, pi bond. Of course, I am writing this NO2 group also. Here in this case, due to repulsions between NO2 and larger iodine, so on both sides groups are there, so repel each other. That means this NO2 group is not coplanar with the benzene ring. But in this case here, this benzene ring is coplanar with the NO2 group. Okay, these benzene and NO2 are present in the same plane. Okay, present in the same plane. But due to repulsions, these steric repulsions with a larger iodine actually, this NO2 group slightly bent. Okay, from the benzene. First, suppose it is a NO2 group. It is NO2 group. It is a benzene ring. That's it. But due to repulsions with iodine, okay, due to repulsions with iodine. First, suppose like you can treat like this. Yeah, it is a benzene ring. This is NO2. This is NO2, and this is iodine. Due to repulsion among these three groups, because all groups in the same plane initially, let's say. But due to repulsions here in this case, NO2 comes to above the plane, and NO2 also comes to above the plane, and this iodine goes to the below the plane. That means here to get the stability, those groups exist themselves. But here, due to during this course, this NO2 groups are not coplanar with benzene ring. Okay? If it is a benzene ring, that means if it is a benzene ring, it is NO2, there is a conjugation. But in this case here, NO2, NO2 are not coplanar with benzene ring. The resonance with that NO2 group is not working. So here in this case, here only minus I effect working. Only minus I effect is working. Okay? For this one also, only minus I effect. That means here this plus M effect not working. But here coming to this NO2, this NO2 acting as a minus M as well as minus I. Okay? Because there are no groups on the ortho position. Okay? So this pi conjugation is there, so minus M effect is working as well as minus I effect is working. Due to minus M effect, here this carbon nitrogen bond becomes a double bond, O minus this one here, double bond, yes, pi bond, this pi bond. This is NO2, this is NO2 iodine. Okay? Now here in this case, due to resonance, this carbon nitrogen bond length decreases. But here in this case, no resonance between carbon nitrogen. That means this NO2 group is not coplanar with benzene. So that's why it has a only single one character. First, suppose is X is a Y, it's Z. X equals to Y and greater than Z. Greater than Z. Okay? So that is nothing but steric inhibition of resonance. Okay? So that group must be coplanar with benzene ring. If not so, the resonance is not possible. That is a steric inhibition of resonance. Okay? For suppose one more example you can see. C double bond OH. Here initially that plus and minus M effect of this OH working. Whenever introducing ortho groups due to repulsions, that minus M effect is not working with benzene ring. Okay? And next here one more example, see this benzene. Here NCH3, this one CH3. Here lone pair of electrons are delocalized. Okay? So in this case, plus M effect of the nitrogen is working. But whenever two groups are introducing, CH3 and CH3, in this case, plus M effect is not working because due to repulsions that NCH3 twice is not coplanar with benzene ring. Okay, Serre effect is there. Okay, first suppose here see in this case 5 bond, 5 bond, 5 bond. Here NCH3, this one CH3. Here CH3, this one CH3. Here also Prasanna effect is working because these methyl groups are not adjacent. There is no steric repulsion. Okay, that is about the steric inhibition of the process. Okay, thank you.